So I'm going to give you a tour of our coop. Basically, this was an old storage shed that was converted. We converted into a coop. Put a door on. Basically, we split into about 2/5, and this is all storage space that we have. And so, I'll show you inside here. So, here's the door. It's just made out of 2x3 with a little bit of netting and some scrap board. And this is the coop itself. We actually have the food hanging from a door here. I have a little bit of a vent here that you can open up in the summertime that leads to the outside, increases ventilation. You can close it during the winter. This is the watering can. So the watering can sits actually on top of a light bulb contraption to keep it warm, so it doesn't freeze in the winter time. And then we actually have a camera set up so you can view the chickens while we're away. We can actually view them remotely. And then we also have an automatic door opener. This is the Coop D20 motor, basically just hooked up to a door. And then that's hooked up to a Belkin Wemo, and I can control that from my iPhone if I need to. So when you turn it on, it basically lowers the door. And then opens it back up again. And that's actually set on a timer for sunrise and sunset, and then turns off a little bit after that, and that basically just opens the door and the chickens can come in and go out as they please. And then basically this is one of the nicer contraptions, probably one of the best contraptions in the whole coop. This is a roll-away egg box. As you can see, I have these gray mats that I basically got from Cutler Supply, and they have a grain to them, as you can see. And I have some fake eggs here so the chickens will lay, but when they lay an egg, it actually is on a slant and rolled the back of the box. This is a 4-box design, so it can have up to 20 chickens. And basically it rolls right here to the back and you can just pluck them out. We've had extremely clean eggs with this and we're very pleased with the design. I modified it off of a guy called Opa on Backyard Chickens. He actually set everything up, and as I said, it's quite a nice design, and it keeps the eggs nice and clean. You really don't have to clean them. And last but not least, probably the most technical out of the set is this actually conveyor belt that sits right underneath the roost. So this is the roost, or the roosts right here. And as you can see, above it is a heat lamp to keep the chickens warm when it gets cold. And the roost sits right above a conveyor belt, which is basically made of some PVC piping for the rollers, some vinyl material that I got at Joann's Fabrics. And then it's basically all blocked off so it doesn't make a mess. And basically you can see that I've scooped old litter onto it. And if you come back to the front here, we have a crank on it, and this all goes into a bucket, and I'll just show you how it works. So you just go ahead and crank the crank like so, and it just elevates all the litter and whatnot into your collection bin, and that's basically it. It's pretty self-explanatory, as you can see. It actually works very nicely. So as you can see, it's basically cleared everything off, and that's it. It's pretty easy going, pretty self-explanatory. There's not much else to explain there. So I hope you got some good ideas off of this chicken coop, and maybe something you can employ in your own design. Thanks.